Gundam Planeteers! A long time ago, we made a couch video, and you guys, maybe you like that, and so we thought to ourselves, well, maybe couch video 2 is even better. So y'all shot us some Q's, and we're going to give you A's in the best way that we know possible. So we have all of this is the master list. We're going to pass it around, and maybe at the end of this you're enlightened. Maybe at the end of this you're mad. Maybe at the end of this you're just upset. I can't really tell you. But so here it comes.
Shut up, clock in. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So, we got our first question. It's a good one.
Dear Strongman, how do you type with boxing gloves on? Mike, Bend, Oregon. Oh, that's a new one. No way do I get this freaking question all the time. I suppose I'll probably answer it right now. Deleted! Oh, who's next?
Next question. I have an honest question. Seriously, I'm not trolling you. I'm just curious. Thank you for clarifying. Sometimes your prices are pretty high compared to many other shops. Sometimes double. How do you determine your prices, and do you look at other resellers for comparison? This is actually a really good question because it's a large part of our business. We're going to try and do this justice, so bear with us.
So, when you look at other shops, and for reference, anyone, we had a small conversation with this question asker on our Facebook page. So he did a bunch of research, and this is all like very, very well thought out. Compared our price on the Yakushiki 2.0 to a couple other retailers. So what you kind of need to separate in your mind is that when you're buying anything that is domestically Japanese from Japan, the price will most likely be less, and you're also paying in yen. But then you also have to consider the availability at that point and also the shipping cost. So we don't necessarily consider ourselves a direct competitor with anything like HLJ or AmiAmi. Obviously, like literally we are because we're selling the same products, but it's very difficult to, if not impossible, to match prices with the yen price. That's really tough. So we look at a whole bunch of different things, including the like actual yen cost of it, which we've actually recently dropped many of our kits down to be almost a 1-to-1 ratio between yen and the dollar to try to be as competitive as possible. We don't always consider other US retailers as strongly. We always want to be as competitive as we can, but everybody gets things from different places and everyone has different shipping costs and different price points. So we're always trying to be the lowest price that we still have while remaining profitable to operate our business. Obviously, we can't just like break even on every single thing because then there would be no way to do any of the things that we do. What you're paying for a lot of the times is we have customer service that we will get back to you constantly. You can email us and we'll respond all the time. We're shipping from the US. Everything ships out like immediately. When we have pre-orders, we work, you might have seen pictures on Instagram, we work incredibly hard and to get those things out to you as soon as possible, as soon as they get to the warehouse. So it's all about not just price, but considering just like the quality of service that you're getting. And we hope that we're like delivering to everyone that purchases at Gundam Planet like the best customer experience possible. And obviously if you don't feel that, you can always tell us and we can try to get better from there. But yeah, it's just important to separate things that are US retailers, which Hobby Wave is not. That's Canadian, so that's very important. A lot of people think that they're in Canada. So just like separating your HLJ and AmiAmi from places like us because of the difference of Japan and the US, obviously. And then when you put Amazon into the equation, Amazon just ruins the market for everything. So just like, I mean, hey man, if you have Amazon Prime, like I can't tell you we're gonna match the price because they don't make any money. But you know, just know that they just ruin it. So that's like they're on their own little tier. But hopefully, roundabouts, long question, we answered you. If you have any other concerns, hit us up and we'll talk to you further.
All right, so that's very serious question number 1. We have very serious question number 2. It actually starts with the word seriously. So why do I see some figures on your site not available for pre-order, but are available on your sister site for figures? For example, Yoshi, I would like to be able to place one order for all items, models and figures in one shot. Is this possible? Actually, another really good question. This has been a very unique challenge for us running 2 websites. We could just put it all on one website, but the infrastructure of the Gundam Planet site is getting a little bit older, and the stress of, you know, like sometimes 10 scale statues in the course of 2 weeks. Just adding items on items on items to Gundam Planet would really start to take its toll on that. So that's why we keep those separate. Going forward, we do want to overhaul Gundam Planet and to make a joint shopping cart function. But in the meantime, we're trying to work it out individually before we go trying to throw it all into one basket. So we hear you loud and clear, and we are looking forward to being able to make this possible.
And for this customer, we did make that possible. So if it's a huge concern for you that you don't want to like check out more than once, if you get in touch with us, like we can work it out for you. So it's just one of those things that if you are like very, very concerned that you pay one time for your model kits and your figure and you want this stuff very seriously, we have no problem like working with you. So like definitely just get in touch and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, because we get emails, we answer them.
Right, yeah. Quickly.
Call us on the phone, we'll talk to you, we're humans, Alright, so on to all these opinion questions. I apologize if this turns out to be a repeat question, it's not. But which series has been the most fun to build kits from? I'll just go in order. I love 00, great kits.
Gundam Middle Fighters.
I guess Zoids.
I like G-Reco. Zeta Gundam all day.
Good.
Good.
Alright, so we're gonna start passing this.
Let's see. Let me see this. Why is it so hard to order Mr. Topcoat on your website? Always out of stock. Well, it's hard to order because it's out of stock. It's actually impossible. But this is another one of those things where if we could order like 6 pallets of every variety of Mr. Topcoat at a time, we absolutely would, because everybody, including us, needs Mr. Topcoat when we finish our models. But it is just not that widely available. So rest assured, when we have it in stock, we get as much of it as humanly possible. Like literally, like we can't actually get more when we get it because we order X quantity. Our distributor will give us what they have from there, and then that's what we get. And once it sells out, we actually had to limit all of those things to 3 per cart because people would just buy it, and it's not fair. We want everyone to be happy and to get what you want, but at a certain point, there are so many people that need Topcoat that, like right now, we have like, do we have 1 can left?
Yeah, we have 1 can.
We have one can, which will be gone by the time you see this video of Mr. Super Clear, and that is literally the only Topcoat can that we have in the entire warehouse right now because we have sold all of it because we just can't keep it in stock. So we're sorry, and we hear you, and it's, even for us, if we run out of Topcoat here, we just don't actually even have any for us anymore. Like that's it. So we apologize. Next time we have it in stock, just check out, in quantities of 3, like 10 times, and just like stock up. We won't combine shipping, but we'll give it to you. So this is another. Okay, do you get prices straight from Bandai? Which no, we don't, because there isn't always an exact U.S. MSRP for models because distributors make purchases based on the yen to dollar conversion ratio. So that's how you see these things. Like especially like in 2012. It was rough. Like a yen, if you don't know, like 1 yen is normally like, I guess the equivalent of a penny. So in like 2012, you were looking at like 80 yen to $1, which is just like really, really tough. The dollar was just like so weak compared to the yen. But now we're at a point in time where you're looking at like 120 yen as $1. So we're making out like way better than we ever have been before. And that's why the prices are lower than they ever have been before. And it goes the same with distributors, because if they can get the product for cheaper, then we can spend less money and we can sell it to you for a lower cost. So it's not like with, if you want to talk about figures, the price is negotiated at the point that the product is going to be manufactured, and it's pretty much set in stone at that point. So it doesn't flux, but because models are made on a rotating production schedule, like throughout years and years, as the yen changes, the price will change as well. So that's how that works. So yeah, we already have a price for Barbados because we took the yen price that Bandai sets it as in Japan, and we do the conversion that we need to do for new products, and we go from there. The other part of this question is, will you ever get the Zaku F2000? If you don't know, that was the Gunpla Builders purple Zaku. It's like the sickest looking thing in the universe because anything purple is regal and it's awesome. But unless Bandai manufactures more, it hasn't been on the production schedule in a long time, and I hope so because I actually don't own one and I want one. So you and me both, fam. Like we're trying. You know what I mean? Like one day it's gonna happen. We're gonna have purple Zakus and it's gonna be lit. So that rules. And so is this? You can start doing this one, I guess.
Oh boy. Okay, for realsies, questions that I kind of was curious about. Is there any way to use progressively increasing grids of files rather than sandpaper?
This is Mike Pfeffer.
This is Mike Pfeffer.
This is Mike. Mike. What is this? What do you think that this is? Do you think this is super? This is model people land? No, I'm not an expert, and you know that. And I saw you today, and Love Live is better than Idolmaster, and you lose. Good day, sir.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That got a little nasty.
I'm not even answering the rest of your questions, Mike Pfeffer.
I'm sorry.
Say it to my face. Next question.
Okay, next question. Here, we'll start with you on this one.
Oh man.
Buddy over there.
Who is your waifu? Well, this is a heck of a question, and I think we're all gonna have very interesting answer to this question. But my answer is very clearly Saber from the Fate universe, Arturia Pendragon. She's perfect in pretty much every conceivable way, I think. How about you, Rick?
Well, I have an abundance of daughters and wives that I would die for. So, in a perfect world, I would have all of them. But if I had to choose, I would say Maki Nishikino. Russ.
Good. So yeah, I guess I also have like a list, man. It goes on. It's like depends on the day. You know what I'm saying? So like Sailor Jupiter is like OG, but like Super Sonico, 100 out of 100. Nozomi Tojo from Love Live, 100 out of 100. Kurumi Tokisaki from Data Lab, 100 out of 100. And like I could just go on, man. I mean, you got like boat girls to think about. There's like hella boat girls.
Nagato.
Like, yeah,
Nagato
like,
is my boat wife.
10 out of 10 Nagato. And then like I don't know. I mean, if you're watching this and you follow Scale Saturd's Cordelia from Fire Emblem Awakening, are you kidding me? She's perfect. So this is a many varied question. Lauren.
Sailor Uranus, because she's into girls. So.
That's a very logical
That's
answer.
a good point.
Actually.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna we can just cut to a shot of my desk.
And take a hard cut. Yeah.
Yep,
right
That's
here.
good.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
And so for Nick,
I like how you look, baby. Call me, call me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me scream if you want some more. Like push it, watch me work it. I'm perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me scream if you want some more. Like push it, watch me work it. I'm perfect. I'm perfect. Check it out now.
Next question.
All right, next question. Why does Nick hate G-Reco so much? I think I'm gonna take the reins on this one. It's mostly because he's bad.
I could do it.
That's a good point. I think we could all agree.
Yeah. I
I
think we can pretty much just
someone Nick is bad.
yeah, Nick is
If
bad.
you think G-Reco is bad, Nick is worse.
Yeah.
And that's easily the answer to that question.
And I know that could be a
Bottom
really
line.
harsh statement for some of you, because I know a lot of people really don't like G-Reco.
Nah,
So
yeah.
whatever you think of G-Reco, just like 10 notches below, you got my friend right over
This
here.
guy right here, my brother.
I could have explained.
My brother in arms. Next question. So actually segues nicely into this. Dear Nick, why are you so cool? Andrew.
I mean, a great question, but the answer is quite simple, actually. He's not.
Yeah, he's not cool.
He's really just not cool. He's actually like the very essence of lame, not cool.
Lame sauce, not good. So
Yeah.
we know Jate, who asked this question, who's a big Nick fan. Jate, you know, you're young. You seem like a smart kid, but and we make mistakes, and that's okay. I've made mistakes before. I'll admit it, and just one day you'll wake up and roll out of bed, and you'll be like, wow, man, Nick is bad, and everything will kind of fall into place from there. So
And yeah, pretty much.
hopefully that answers your question. So this is another good one. Don't you find it odd that the GP team is basically a modern counterpart of Seinfeld? And
Imagine that Gundam Planet was still on the air today. Imagine if Russ was Gary. Imagine the future Gundam Planet.
next question.
Alright, I like this question. It's an interesting question. Basically, so we go, who wins in a fight? The new Gundam or the high new Gundam, but without all of the weapon expansions and stuff?
Easy answer.
Yeah, it's a very easy answer. It's the Hainu.
Very clear.
Going back to his point about the Zaku F2000, first of all, the Hainu, the real Hainu, is purple. And as we all know, as you learned a few moments ago, purple is like one of the best colors of all time.
Color of royalty.
Yeah, it's the color of royalty, the color of strength,
Right.
the color of willpower.
That's what I'm saying.
And you know what? It's the Hainu. It's got like wing things on the back, and it's got all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, it's tight. It's bulky. It's big.
Yeah, it looks way tougher.
It's demanding. Yeah.
And I just think that there's no other way to answer this question than Hainu Gundam, and I think everyone here will agree with me on that.
New Gundam does have the fin, the funnel of
Fin fanels?
the fin
Fin-
funnel.
Yeah.
The fin.
Finamels.
The new Gundam does have the fin funnel.
Fin funnel?
Yeah.
The double
we could
funnel?
cut to that picture of like.
Oh, the funnel. The
vortex.
funnel. Yeah.
It's true. You can't really expand the Hainu Gundam's funnels in such a imaginative way.
They're
as you
still
can.
not purple.
But it's still not purple, and I really think that's the end of that question.
I agree.
All right, so let's give this one to Rick.
Alright, so how do the custom parts work? Will they work on any high grade model? How do you get started for customization? So basically, dark matter booster, and a dark matter booster, and you're set.
Yeah, if you're doing a master grade, it's like a little more complex because like you got to buy the whole Exia dark matter and then take the booster off. It's
Yeah.
not sold separately, but same thing applies. Master grade customization, model kit, dark matter booster.
It's pretty silly that Bandai doesn't sell the Master Grade Dark Matter boosters separate. They sell the Universe boosters separate.
Right? Yeah.
It's like they're
they
just
do.
throwing away money for everybody that's going to put Dark Matter boosters on their Master Grade.
They just they know.
It's ridiculous.
It's
But,
bad.
I mean, this is the world we live in.
This is the world we live in. All right, so the next question is interesting as well. Actually, how come Dan hasn't been in any of the new videos? So quite some time ago, Dan ran away.
Yep.
He just left like a little puppy, and it was really sad for us. We put those signs up all over the neighborhood with his face on them, like telling us to call him if we'd seen the lost Dan. And at this point, I think we're just
Yeah, we put out like a 10-cent reward if anybody found him.
we were trying to
And like really nobody bid on that.
Nobody bid. Nobody found Dan. So if anyone has seen Dan, tell him to come home, man.
Yeah,
We miss him.
really miss him a lot.
We love you, Dan. We miss you.
Please come back.
Please
home,
come
Dan.
back, Dan.
Dad! Dad!
The next question.
Okay, what model kit sets do you know if they can be combined? Example would be like the PG Unicorn LED kit weapons pack. Well, Bandai's really figured out that this will make them a bunch of money lately, so every single Build Fighters kit pretty much has one that goes with it, and you can tell because like Dark Matter booster, you know. The only one Master Grade I can think of is the Universe booster and the
The Build Strike.
Build Strike, but you know, just see also Build Fighters.
Yeah.
And that'll be your
Yeah,
answer.
there's not that much other stuff that. They figured that out pretty recently, I guess.
Yeah, they're doing it
Yeah,
with
'cause
Barbados, however you want to pronounce
that's
it.
the whole thing with Iron
Yeah.
Blooded Orphans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be like custom part sets as the series progresses that you can add onto the main suit. So, you know, good job, Bandai, you figured it out.
Yay.
Congratulations.
The rest of you enjoy your custom parts for the rest of time.
Right.
Next one.
Yeah?
Is that Rick again?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. You can do that one again. Top.
When you customize a kit to your personal taste, do you take parts from other kits or do you just use build parts? Well, use the Dark Matter booster. And for Master Grades, you have to buy the whole Master Grade Dark Matter Exia and take the Dark Matter booster off it.
Worth it. Very, very worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Reasonable use of your money, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Well, okay. My question is, how well is the market for Gundam kits in the USA based on what you see? Well,
See what's around me.
yeah, this is a warehouse that we pay money to be in all the time, and it's full of like 90% just Gundam stuff. So I would say on a scale from 1 to like hell yeah, we'd be like a woo.
Yep.
You know? So
It's pretty good.
it's not bad.
It's
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty well. So yeah, here you go.
Good one. Are you ever planning to do full-on reviews on model kits, like HGs or MGs? We've seen several unboxing videos recently that lead myself to ask this question. Well, Actually, if you check like a week and a half ago, we did the first one of these. It's the frame arms girl. The time commitment, like we did that frame arms girl thing, and it really took about like 4 or 5 hours out of the day just to like build it to completion, build it well, plan the video, film the video. Both of us were in it, and then edit the video. So it is a time commitment. It is something that time committing we would love to do more of in the future. And hopefully that is something you see more of going forward.
We're gonna try.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more time consuming than unboxing.
I'm just going to go through this. It says, please go into as many different parts of painting technique as possible. That is an entire 30-minute video, part 1 of 12 by itself. Painting tutorials are almost impossible for us to do because of how much time it takes, because actually none of us have the time outside of work to paint the kits very well. We don't have someone here who just does that. So, we'd love to do a tutorial like that, but it's not in the cards right now.
There's
Sadly.
a lot of really talented people on YouTube that do that stuff all the time. So as much as like we would love to, none of us are like professionals. Unfortunately, all of us have a little bit of airbrush experience, but like none of us are necessarily like qualified to be teaching you. We could shoot videos and like show you as much as we know, but like Nick was saying, like you could go online to like many other sources. Strider Prime is a really good friend of ours, and he does like some pretty exhausting videos where he paints everything. And there's just like shouts out to Jordan Eater too at Double O Gunpla Reviews V2. He does like some really incredible work. So there's people out there, lots more people than just those two, that do really, really great painting work and are way better than we are. So like definitely watch their stuff instead of our stuff. Unless we do something really cool in the future, you guys watch that.
Yeah. We'll keep you posted. This one I feel like you need to read it because the last part.
Okay. Whoa, okay. So I just read this is not good. First, what is the worst / best Gundam series? Secondly, what is the worst / best Gundam by pure aesthetic? No Zoids, please.
Well,
I'm not answering that. So the question is, what's some of y'all's hypotheses for the reduction of the Master Grade line? What about the non-existence of Master Grades from Build Fighters Tri and G-Reco? What about the return of the no grade 1/100 line for G-Orphans? So, go through this. The Build Fighters Tri's Master Grades are not that surprising because we're getting the Amazing Red Warrior. All of the Build Fighters kits are like super lazy recasts of Master Grades that already exist. They clearly don't want to put the money and production into the like making a new mold for Build Fighters Master Grade, so that's why those don't exist. It is very surprising that the G-Self has no Master Grade. It would be fantastic. The high grade is okay. The Robots figures that we did an unboxing video of is gorgeous. Hopefully they'll still do a G-Self Master Grade because it would be awesome. They did all those really, really nice Age Master Grades, and those were stupid. So,
But really good kits.
Sorry if you like that. Phenomenal models. I just don't like the designs. And as far as the no grade 100 line, Bandai probably ran whatever numbers that they need to run in Japan. They figured that Master Grades are expensive to research, develop, and manufacture, and that they could make a lot more money reusing an inner frame for a non-grade line with a whole bunch of customizable stuff going along with a brand new series to get people into it. It's cheaper than a Master Grade, although you'll probably spend a ton of more money over the time because there's going to be all the custom part kits and things like that, and we're all just going to like start like pouring our wallets into complete nonsense. But if it's awesome, then like I'm down. So that's pretty much what's going on. I'm sure there will continue to be more Master Grades, but they are, I'm sure, very expensive, and it's very difficult to know that if they're doing something that isn't P Bandai, they have to look at what is going to sell over a long period of time with rotating production schedules and make most return out of that mold and all that development cost. So that's why. Next question. 3 questions in 1. Yeah, okay, man. Like, this is America. Fine, you can do whatever you want. 1. If you could make any 3 Gundam / mobile suits into PGs, what would they be?
We're just gonna stick to 1 because it took us long enough to figure out.
Yeah, let's do 1 perfect grade that if we could have would be sick. Andrew?
Perfect grade, turn A Gundam. Make it happen, Bandai. Make it happen.
It's not gonna happen. Rick? Crushing dreams here. No. Go.
So, I know there's a double Ariza perfect grade already, but I would really like to see an Exia, honestly.
Never gonna happen.
I know, it's never gonna happen.
Crushing dreams.
Oh yeah, here comes the ultimate dream to be crushed. GM Sniper 2. White Dingoes, if we're gonna be specific.
Okay.
Think that'll happen?
No.
Oh.
More likely than turn A. Lauren.
Perfect grade, no belt, berserker mode.
Oh, that'd be so sick too.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
also never gonna happen.
What about
Sucks.
you?
If I really could, since there's already a Strike Freedom and it's like pretty cool. No, Destiny Perfect Grade would be lit, but I'd probably want a Perfect Grade Death Scythe, like the TV version with the flippy wings. That design is awesome. So probably definitely, or like any iteration of a Perfect Grade Death Scythe would just like do it. It'd be sick.
Yeah.
So the second part of this is what are three? We're gonna just do one. What are one Master Grade kit that you would like to see a 2.0 for, Andrew?
GPO 1. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that it hasn't happened yet. Yakushi 2.0 came out. Please don't wait another 1,000,000 years before you do another 2.0 Bandai. Please.
Nick.
All right, easy 8 from 8th MS team.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
If I could have any 2.0, it would be GPO 2. So, yeah, they should just really
They
make...
should just do 0083 2.0s.
Yeah, they would be really tight.
Yeah.
That show is not that good. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's all right.
But the MS design?
Yeah, the mobile suit design is on point all day. So
Yeah.
please, that would be fantastic. You could do 3 while you're at it. Just do them all. I don't even care. Whatever you want to do, I'll buy them. So last part of this question: what is your absolute favorite non-Universal Century Gundam series?
00.
Seed. Definitely. It's terrible, but
This is tough. I mean, I'm just gonna. It's technically not UC, so I'll say turn A. But I really don't like non-UC stuff generally.
I mean, Turn A and G-Reco kind of like technically count as UC, but they're really far in the future. But I would say 00.
Laura.
G Gundam.
You gotta.
Dropping all these
Oh,
balls.
yeah. All right, and who is it? Favorite character from Unicorn?
Oddly,
Ready.
Andrew.
Oh man, favorite character from Unicorn. What's the?
admit it, you really like Angelo's Sauper.
I love Angelo Sauer. That's not what I was gonna say.
Favorite character from Unicorn.
Angelo's
the
fabulous.
old guy from the last episode. The
The guy in the thing.
the guy in the thing. Yeah,
Good.
he's my favorite Unicorn.
Top pick. Nick, favorite Unicorn character?
I love Banaji Linkus.
Bananas. Lauren, have you seen Gundam
No.
Unicorn? Okay. My favorite Unicorn character is like obviously Bright Noah. So like there's literally no other option to that.
Like, right now is like the best Gundam character.
Yeah,
So yeah.
We have a lot of fun here, but when we get really serious, we have to say that Riddy sucks. Riddy is the worst. I hate him.
Riddy needed like at least 10 bright slaps in that series.
Yeah.
Like at least 10.
So and then
last question.
the last question is just what kits would you like to see be released in the near future?
Kind of been over that.
Yeah, like we've kind of been over that. I don't know. I'm just really excited for the Iron-Blooded Orphan stuff. Honestly, the Barbados looks sick. His weird spiky feet are cool. His like tough rounded shoulders. The fact that it just like looks like it's gonna like absolutely like beat the shit out of you. I like
G-Cell.
that.
G-Cell.
No one can hear you scream.
Bandai, if you're watching, I just want 0083 2.0s. That's all I want.
I just want G-Cell, but
Listen.
nothing's gonna happen. Nothing we want is gonna happen.
This is a cool universe we live in.
Just got really dark.
Yeah.
Any other additions to that? Anything else anyone else would like to say?
Master Good GM Stepper 2, please. Thank you.
What about that last question? That one last question.
What is the last question?
You can answer it real quick.
Oh.
Yeah, we had another question.
Oh, so like.
Yeah, hold on.
Let's see
Did I
it.
miss it?
Yeah, you missed it. It's a good one.
So, if two Zaku's were on side 7 and one killed the other with a heat hawk, would that be up or what?
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye!